Om Namo Shiva. So as I said, we start any meditation with any figure of God so that the mind gets a figure to focus on and a fire in any form, in this case, a candle. And once we have the light of clarity represented by the light or candle, and we have the image, and we can use any of the classical mantras or prayers. It can be Allah Akbar, it can be Om Namah Shiva, it can be uh, Om Bhubur Vusra, the Gayatri mantra, or the Mahamrityunjaya. So, as a spiritual seeker, you have to be able to directly connect using your intuition and using any of these sounds, energies to open your heart. And then whatever happens is up to you. If you have full faith, the more faith you have, the more directly connected you are. And everyone is, of course, looking for happiness or joy. And we are looking for joy in the search for God. Some people are looking for the same in search for relationships. Some are looking for it in money. Money has to show as an illusion that once you have money, you will have money, respect, um, all the relationships that you need, etc. But it's an illusion. It's just a number. It's just a number beyond a certain, after a certain comfort, it's just a number. So don't become slave to any number. Use any of the symbols of God, use any of the mantras that your heart takes a liking to, and be directly connected to the universe, because the universe, the other name for the universe is God. Now, when Jesus was here amongst us on the planet, he had a very tough life. And at every stage, he was healing, and you all can do healing. But you have to be having faith, and you have to heal not as I, or Gal, or Irina, or Larissa, or Laura. You cannot go around, I am going to be healing. You have to be representative. Leaders start как малюсенькое, должны стать ничтожество. И должны разрешить целительские силы, чтобы они лились через вас. You have to become nothing. You have to die so that the healing energy can flow through you. That's where it gets stuck, because most people are charging money, they are doing this, but you have to be healing as representative of Allah, Shiva, Jesus, Mary, angels. And then you let the healing energy flow through you without any interruption from your ego, which is your body, your mind, or your intellect. And you are none of these stages. You are not the body, it keeps on changing. Your mind is basically just photographs coming in your head, coming in. It is your particular way of organizing that data and thinking and coming up with some sort of judgment, good or bad. So when you leave aside these three factors, then you can become a healer by representing any of the religions. Now, right now, these days, religion is going through a lot of criticism, and people are against religions, and I even got feedback, oh, it's a cult and all. And it's whatever, but people are not moving towards God. They are so much locked into their own particular fetish that I want this. And even if God was to give to them whatever they want, they are still angry. So to become a healer, you have to remove your ego, your judgment, accept your life as being perfect. And when Jesus was asked in one of the debates, because he had to debate everywhere. And remember, Jesus was a Jew, and the Jews believe in the 10 Commandments. So Jesus was asked, which of the 10 Commandments is the most important. That the most important commandment is that I love you, my Lord. If you are doing anything but there is not love for God in your heart, then we are nowhere. And Jesus had not been asked, but he did attach a second also. And then you will start understanding how Hinduism, how Islam, how Christianity, it all comes together. Jesus said, yes, first, the most important commandment is to have love for the Lord in your heart. And the second is to love thy neighbor. Now, this group has been listening to n number of times. What I'm trying to get is the understanding that in reality, you have to go beyond these two differentiations. That first, God and the neighbor. Because the Vedas instruct that the neighbor is a face of God. When you love God, you're automatically going to be loving. A neighbor is just not your physical neighbor, but everything and everyone, seen and unseen. Everything and everyone, that is your neighbor in terms of time and space. So you love everything and everyone, including yourself and your life. So it's also a neighbor. In Christianity, slightly there's a distance, no love God, and secondly, love neighbor. In Hinduism, it's all brought together. But if you understand one, you will ultimately get to the second also. Or if you go with the second, you will ultimately. There is no, they all lead down to the same place where you see everything and everyone as a neighbor and you love everything and everyone. So if you have any sort of non-love for anything or anyone, then that's going to be causing problems in your spiritual growth. You cannot have a judgment. I'm not talking that if you're crossing the road, you don't judge, oh, it's a red light, so I don't cross. But for other people, acts you can have, oh, I'm not going to be replicating that. But for the fact that there is another person and that the other person is divine, or whatever is happening in your life or has happened, is also a neighbor that you need to be loving. From that fact, you cannot avoid it. So, seeing everything and everyone as a neighbor that you need to love, including your body, your mind, your intellect, these are not you. They exist in the same time and place. So you love these and you love everything and everyone, seen and unseen, which is connected with you by being in the same time, even if it's in the past, present, or future, and everything which is in this creation or not in this creation. So that is what is meant, that your heart is purely unconditional and you offer to love the Creator God for the life that you have, for the life that you have had, for the life that you could have had, for the life that you did not have, for the life that you would never have, for the life that you are having, because all these are also your neighbors. Breathing in, creating a church of love for the Creator in your heart. Gently breathing out all that is not holy, all that is not love, light, and laughter, all that is not, gently opening the doors of your heart and letting it all flow out with the out breath. No. Same thing with Om. Om Namo. with Allah. Allah. Or making it Allah Akbar. Allah. Same thing with Buddha's mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Dissolving. Last stage is always dissolving. Om Mani Padme Hum. Keep on doing this, breathing in and out with the prayer. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On this day give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass. Lead us from temptation, deliver us from evil, and with the power of the Holy Spirit. O Chinna, Syasana Nirvana, that light say Buddhist Shastra, исполни тобой, Нивай Нивай. Дай нам хлеб сущий, прости нам наши долги, яко мы прощаем. Веди нас от искушения, и слава Твоя. Amen. Amen. Now that your heart is fully open, your consciousness, which was restricted, which was closed because of thoughts and judgments and likes and dislikes, can truly open like a flower. When I say Om, you raise your sexual energy to your heart. Om, breathing in. Om, Namo in your heart, straight up. It's shooting up. Shiva in your universe, which is your brains in the center of the skull. I want an explosion of Shiva. Again, breathing in, raising your sexual energy through your heart to the center of your skull. Om Namo. As your consciousness opens, it frees itself of your name, your life stories, all your things that you worry or not worry. It frees you of every memory. You are just your consciousness. Oh, breathing in, raising your sexual energy from I'm repeating again and again. The lower energy, you have to raise it to your heart as going straight up. The same energy of sex in heart becomes love, and in head it becomes pure meditation. Because now it is about loving not a person, but God, the Creator. Oh, Namo, opening and exploding. Just like a candlelight removes darkness, not by fighting, but just by being. The same way, the light in your head is removing all your darkness, removing all your I and this person, me, this belongs to me, mine, all this is me and mine. Oh, no. And now, when I say Shiva, you open and you come down as a rain of healing love, light, and laughter on everything and everyone. Oh, as a group now, your consciousness is expanded infinitely. Come down as a rain of healing love, light, and laughter on the whole creation. The creation needs it. So many wars on this planet, so much hurt, so much pain. The universe needs your Shiva to be a blessing. So you start off with your sexual energy. Oh, Namo, raising it through your heart, killing your heart and letting it go up. Shivai, letting your consciousness open to infinity and then coming down as a rain of blessing. Wow. Now do it in total silence. Raising your breathing, your energy there at the same time, expanding, opening your heart, then expanding your consciousness and coming down as a rain. Oh. As you come down as rain, feel the fulfillment of serving everything and everyone unconditionally, of trying to heal to the best of your ability everything and everyone. And in the process, you become a healer and you heal yourself also. Self also said that you go forward in this life, bringing healing, love, light, and laughter to everyone unconditionally. We're also praying for Olga, who is young, is having children, and she's leaving the planet. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And for her husband, Sasha and Olga. Om Triambakam Yamam, Sugandhim Pushtiyadanam, Urvarutnam Nityer Mukshimam, Sugandhim Pushtiyadanam, Urvarutnam Nityer. Om Triambakam Yamam, Sugandhim Pushtiyadanam, Urvarutnam. Keep on using this technique of expanding, of taking the limited lower level energy, taking it to your heart with your breathing, with any prayer, opening your consciousness by unfolding your heart, taking it to your consciousness, opening it, and then coming down as a rain. And sometimes you will see yourself in your past lives, present lives, future lives. You will see yourself because you will be going beyond your body and thinking restrictions. So you will uncover different things for yourself. Вибудите разкрыть новые свои когда вы будете освобождены. Иногда вы увидите свои прошлые жизни, будущее. Все, что нужно летится и требует от вашего внимания, вы будете видеть. Ом Нама Шива, Ом Нама Шива.